Hey guys, welcome back. It's Jerry up here at Hilltop Firearms Training Center, Dover, Tennessee. I am joined by Mr. Dave Spaulding of Handgun Combatives. Dave, I want to thank you for driving all the way to Tennessee. What are we going to be doing this weekend?
Well, driving all the way to Tennessee wasn't really a big deal because I did not have to get into the metallic tube of death.
Yes.
So I got to just drive down here in my pickup truck. So to me, that's a good day.
You're sporting a small truck too. I was thinking a big four-wheel drive, big tires.
Why?
I don't know.
I think maybe, Jerry, you've hit on one of the few things that people are surprised about me, is I'm real low-key.
Apparently, yes.
Yeah, I'm real low-key, and as you can see, I'm wearing my rag shoes, and I haven't got on any tactical clothing and all that kind of stuff.
Looks like you just got off the houseboat, but
yeah,
you didn't roll up in here in like a Humvee or nothing, or a big four-wheel drive, so that's pretty cool. You see what I drive, a Toyota Yaris. It gets 0 to 60 in like 3 days.
My son, Thomas, who does my website and everything, he's a very analytical guy. He also considered himself a minimalist. And he explained to me what the minimalist philosophy was. And I did not realize it, but so am I. Because my wife and I, we've always just had what we needed and not a lot of extra superfluous stuff. And you know what? Economically, it certainly made it a lot easier because somehow she was able to save for 3 college educations and 3 weddings. So that kind of worked out well.
Well, I've been following your work for years. I actually used to read, now I read it online, but I used to love the printed publications.
The magazines when they were mostly text instead of pictures.
Yes.
Okay.
Dave, I didn't realize how old he is either, but I'm looking forward to Critical Space Pistol. Tell us a little bit about like what caused you to create this course.
Well, you need to understand, first of all, that Handgun Combatives isn't just the title of my company, it's a philosophy. It's something a long time coming, and I don't want to bore the viewers with all that kind of stuff. But I don't do random or arbitrary. There is a reason behind everything I do. And when I finally sat down and created the company with the legally armed citizen in mind versus law enforcement, first thing I had to get away from 3 and 5 day classes like you have in police work.
Yes.
And I had to formulate 2-day classes because that's when armed citizens want it. They want to do it on the weekend. Listen, I get it. They want to take their vacations with their family. They want to go places. I get that. So when I restructured, I realized that I couldn't do the conventional, basic, advanced, super advanced, or level 1, level 2, and all that. I decided that when I had such a minute block of time that I would focus on skill sets.
Okay.
Skill sets that I thought were necessary. And like, say, advanced combative pistol, that is my class, not just on movement, but how to move. Because you hear that whole thing about, move.
Yes.
Okay, how? How do you move? Well, I teach people how to explosively move and come to a sudden stop, plant, and shoot, so to speak. Critical space is my attempt to address that area of pandemonium, that 10, 12-foot radius where things happen very quickly, very violently, and not just, me to you doing this kind of close-quarter shooting.
Exactly.
But getting in and around the people who are there just by happenstance. They're not part of the fight, but they're in the way, in the parking lot, whatever.
Right.
So taking that 2-day block and breaking it down, my critical space is my extreme close-quarter shooting and my shooting in and around people who shouldn't be shot.
Somebody at the local shopping center who just happens to be there.
Yeah, they're there, and because, the non-combatant citizen's response to violence looks like this.
Yes. Time people do have that reaction time where they have to go, oh, there's the bad guy. Where do they go from there? And you're right, there are people that may talk a big game and then they will freeze in the moment.
Oh,
it's human nature. I
have seen, because I came from the law enforcement arena, I saw my share of tough guy cops, the swaggering, the ones that would smack people around who wouldn't fight back.
Right.
That when they were confronted by that uber violent individual, folded up like an old leather belt.
Yes. Yes.
You know, so I don't get too much into the bravado or the talk or the smack that goes on around there. You know, I look for the person that can deliver the performance.
And that was the one reason I wanted you down here, because you have seen a lot in your years, in your career, and you trained with various venues, different people. Nowadays, and I don't, myself included, but everybody can be an instructor now because you can just do whatever. And the market is flooded, and you're one of the, I hate to say it this way, but you're one of the guys from the old school. And that's why I wanted you here, because growing up, I hung around older people because you learn more. And
yeah, I'm 62, so I'm definitely part of the old school.
can we get a duster?
But yeah,
You've seen so much.
It's a long time coming. And yeah, and of course nowadays, you know, the whole emphasis is on special operations and SEALs and Delta and all that, and I respect those guys highly. But those are the guys I'd want to take a carbine class from.
Exactly.
You know, we're talking about pistol fighting here. And if you really want to study pistol fighting, you don't study the special operations guys, you study the Old West gunfighters.
Exactly.
They were pistol fighters. And a lot of the stuff that transpired then still happens to this day. Case in point, the first law enforcement officer in the United States was killed in the line of duty. You know how he was killed? Shot through a door.
Shot through a door.
Shot through with the territorial marshal, was knocking on the door on a warrant, guy shot into the door. Stuff still happens to this day.
Yes.
You know, so
yes.
yeah, I deal with what I call the combative application of the handgun. I say pistol a lot because pistols are 97 out of 100 students that I get. I still see some revolvers.
Yes.
But most everybody has a semi-automatic pistol, and I happen to agree with that. But I teach, and it's so cliche, Jerry, I hate to say it, but I prefer the combative application of the pistol because I think it's more verbally, visually descriptive. But if you want to get down to the nuts and bolts, I don't teach shooting, I teach gunfighting.